I genuinely didn't want to make this video, but because Twitter has gotten worse recently and nothing's being done about it, I believe this needs to be talked about in depth. Unless you're a literal moron, you know racism is bad. I don't need to explain that to you. However, there are people still out there who consistently use racial stereotypes to try and make a point as to why they're in the right for making fun of a certain race. Just as a quick example, the overused and overtly wrong study that black people commit more crimes than white people. This is false. While yes, studies show black people commit more serious crimes than whites, the documented records of these claims are a bit fuzzy to say the least. Even worse though, studies have shown little evidence to support black people commit more crimes in general than white people. But racists and smelly edgelords online want to throw around this claim as if it's fact, most of the time trying to defend being overtly racist. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the main part of the video. A few days ago, I saw a thread going around of a bunch of Swiftie Twitter accounts being extremely racist towards Beyonce fans. I'm not gonna read these tweets word for word, but just so you know, these are really bad. In the same thread, the user also puts a TikTok of a woman inputting a comment towards a light-skinned woman for no reason.
Sorry, but you don't like trash.
If you genuinely believe that calling someone's look trash in this instance is not a sign of racism, you need help, genuinely. For some reason, more and more racism is being spread around the internet recently, most viewably on Twitter. Xiaoniai. Hold on, I don't care if I put this in the video or not. I need to figure out how to pronounce this.
Xiaonia.
Xiaoniai, the user who posted the thread, probably didn't expect the thread to go viral, but it did. As of recording, the thread has over 5.7 million views and 1,418 quote retweets. Not only that, the hashtag #SwiftyRacism was trending on Twitter the day the thread came out. Even after all of that, nothing's been done. This screenshot, censored for obvious reasons, is from this user. Their account is still up with no repercussions done about it. Another user, who is literally one of the first screenshots on this thread, still has their account up. However, they locked their account like a little baby so no one can bully them for, being racist. There was one account in particular the thread calls out for not only blatant racism, but also pedophilia towards Beyonce's daughter. This is a real screenshot I personally took of them being disgusting towards a literal child. I was able to take it because the account was still up. Even after being called out separately in this thread, they can still tweet the most heinous and dumbest images and tweets I have ever seen because Twitter allows it. People's defense being that these tweets not being seen by the public is a reason why they haven't been taken down yet is still Twitter's fault. All these accounts I have shown, including the one at the end of this video, don't have Twitter Blue. On August 5th, 2023, Twitter Blue, also known as X Premium, was released. It allowed users to edit tweets within 30 minutes of posting, upload videos longer than 2 minutes, higher than 1080p, and lets you upload ugly works of art as your profile picture. Cool! Another thing it adds is an extended reach feature. This allows your tweets to be seen by a wider audience and even make money off your popular tweets and replies. This means these awful accounts are left to rot and thrive in the background of Twitter without any repercussions whatsoever. This sucks. Well, at least it's just Taylor stans that thrive on racism, right? While I was rereading the thread, a reply that I no longer could find showed a screenshot from this user. They have over 200 followers and make themselves look like an AI Beyonce account. On paper, this sounds harmless, but the screenshot I saw from before says otherwise. Another thing you should know that they really don't like Rihanna, or any other musician other than Beyonce. Going through their page, they have nicknames for all these artists she references. All these nicknames are offensive, make fun of the person, and just overall make Beyonce look like this saint that has done nothing wrong, which is not true. However, one of these caught my attention, and that was Tay raped. This is obviously alluding to Taylor Swift. But what does she mean by this? The following is from a Billboard and Vox article, but I don't want to sign up to Billboard, so I'm just going to read the paraphrase story from Wikipedia. On June 2nd, 2013, while on her third concert tour, Taylor Swift attended a pre-show meet and greet before one of her concerts at the Pepsi Center in Denver, Colorado. At the event, Taylor Swift posed for a photo with David Mueller, a radio employee at the time, and his then-girlfriend Shannon Melcher, also an employee of the station. Swift alleged that during the photograph, Mueller reached under her skirt and grabbed her rear. Following the incident, once Mueller and Melcher had exited the room, Swift reported it to her mother, tour manager, the photographer, and members of her security team. Mueller was shortly after kicked out of the concert and fired from his job. And if you genuinely think that this is a niche topic, keep in mind this isn't even under Taylor Swift's Wikipedia page. This is a separate Wikipedia article because of how much information is on it. This account is making fun of this event constantly to push the biased agenda that Beyonce is better than any other artist ever brought up because Beyonce's never been raped. Okay, I'm not saying Beyonce isn't amazing. She definitely is. I'm just making a point here. Again, as of recording this video, none of these accounts have been taken down. Even after the famous thread has gone viral and multiple instances of these accounts having high follower counts. Yes, they might just be in the triple digits, but that's still a lot of people. If any Twitter official is watching this video, please fix your site because in the words of H Bomber Guy, cringe. This makes me cringe. It's embarrassing. Okay, I'm sorry. This was where the video was supposed to end. However, there's a new person in the mix now, and I want to cover it real quick. Now, unlike the other ones, I will not give this person any sort of visibility or any sort of clout, because I feel like they're doing this solely for clout. Like, from the screenshots that were shown, it just looked like that she likes to promote herself in a very awful way. It seems like she either hates herself or is extremely uncreative and is not a good member of society. I know it sounds mean, I know it sounds crazy, but these screenshots are awful. I think this is the worst I have seen. Judging by her photo, she is as white as snow, but her pinned comment already screams red flags. But I think from my personal point of view from this, is just a lack of history. Like, this is obviously people who don't care about history and are people who are doomed to repeat it. These people, first of all, are allowed to vote, which is quite terrifying, but it genuinely surprises me that there's a lack of effort from anyone at all. Obviously, they can change. You can change as a person. However, if you're going out of your way to drop hard R's, to drop just super offensive things, just to make a bunch of people angry purposefully, I have no sympathy for you whatsoever. I genuinely don't. And it's going to take a lot in order for me, and I bet a lot more people, to have sympathy for you. But you go ahead with your 143 followers and think that you're the biggest person on this planet, but really, you're as valuable as a turd in the toilet.